Once a herd of rabbits take rest on their house in a jungle at noon. Some wild dogs saw them and chasing the rabbits. All the rabbits were frightened and running to save their life. After a tremendous struggle, they could avoid becoming the victims of wild dogs and save their life. Terrified, they hide behind some dense bushes. Each rabbits were tired and disappointed because of all the running and being scared of losing their lives. After the dogs left the place, the rabbits had a sigh of relief. After sometimes, when they felt normal, they started discussing the situation. One of the rabbits said, "Friends, what life we have got. We are so small, insignificant, and helpless creatures. We neither have horns like a deer, nor sharp claws like a cat. If we get attacked, we have no option to defend ourselves other than to run away. Almighty God has done a great injustice to us. All the calamities of the world shed upon us." Hearing his friend's words, the other rabbits added, "Friend, what you are saying is correct. We always face crisis. Anyone can attack us any time. I am deeply saddened by such a dreadful life and want to end it." One other rabbit said, "I also want to die. I will go and jump in the pond." All the rabbits were determined to end their life. They made up their minds to go to the pond and turn themselves. They all started to go towards the pond. On reaching there, they saw a Buddhist monk sitting a bank. The monk said, "You all look so depressed. What is your problem?" The rabbits got astonished to find that the monk could speak their language. They asked him, "O wise one, how can you speak rabbits' language?" A monk smiled and said, "For years, I have been meditating and practicing this. God has issued me this power. I can speak to all the animals and plants. Anyway, tell me your problem and let me see if I can help you." The rabbits told everything to the monk, and they also said that they were determined to end their lives. The monk said, "Ok, relax and calm down. First, do as I say. After doing so, if you still feel like ending your life, you may do so." The rabbits agreed. The monk said, pointing at an area near the pond, "Then go there, wait for a minute and back here again." The rabbits could not understand the logic behind the monk's words, but they did. As he said, they all went there and a few minutes later returned to the monk. Then the monks asked them, "What did you see there?" One of the rabbits replied, "The area was rocky and many folks were resting on the rocks under the sun." Monk said, "What happened when you got near the frogs?" The rabbits replied, "The moment we got near them, they all jumped into the pond and vanished in the muddy water." The wise one smiled and said, "My dear friends, this is what I am trying to make to understand. The frogs jumped into the pond as they got frightened by you. Now, do you compare its meaning? It means they are even smaller and lesser capable creatures than you. They cannot compete with you. They are afraid of you, but they are still living their lives. If that's so, what is the need for you to give up your life? You should not be disappointed. When other creatures can leave their lives, why can't you?" The old rabbits understood what the wise one wanted to teach them. They felt content and started to return. After walking some distance, they looked back and couldn't see the monk there. The rabbits realized that the wise one was a divine, after sent by God to teach them the true meaning of life. The lesson to be learned from this story is that one should never give up on life, no matter how difficult or hopeless the situation may seem. Even when we feel small and insignificant compared to others, there is always something we can do to survive and overcome challenges. It is important to remember that all living beings face struggles and challenges, and we should not compare ourselves to others or feel that we are at a disadvantage. Instead, we should focus on our own strengths and abilities and find ways to use them to overcome obstacles and achieve our goals. The story also reminds us of the importance of seeking help and guidance from wise and knowledgeable individuals who can provide us with valuable insights and advice.